Chapter 1. Stirring Mayhem. Tuesday, June 11th, 10:05 a.m. There were very few times in my life when I'd felt my body floating. Even though I was standing still, I could hear the murmur of conversations around me. Even the mixed scents of freshly brewed coffee and sweet cinnamon rolls didn't break my focus. Really, it was only a few seconds, but the longer I laid eyes on the man in front of me, the warmer my body felt. Okay, I would normally say you two need to get a room, but Miss Joss Miller here is supposed to be working. Detective Baez, don't you have some case to solve? I tore my eyes away from the handsome detective, my cheeks warm from embarrassment, and looked at my boss. I was giving Detective Baez his order. I snuck a glance at him. He's such a faithful customer. Faye crossed her arms. She eyed me and then Detective Baez. Really, Joss. Detective Andre Baez came into the cafe every morning like clockwork. I told him he was a cafe resident now. We had several patrons who visited daily. While he loved our special blend of coffee, he was also my boyfriend. I often wanted to pinch myself. We'd been dating for almost 8 months, and I was very much in love. The way Andre gave me his full attention, I felt pretty sure he was smitten with me too. He grinned. Sorry, I didn't mean to get you in trouble. I waved my hand. It's fine. Faye's been in a mood the past few days. I don't know if you heard, but the Davis family down the street is closing their boutique. They're on the other side of the book nook. So there will be 2 empty storefronts on this block. Andre let out a slow whistle. Really? That's gotta be tough. I thought everyone was united in not selling. I shrugged. That's what I thought, but apparently Rick Nelson worked his magic. Plus, Mrs. Davis is up in age, and she's been trying to get one of her children to take over the shop for years. I think she's tired. Money looked good towards her retirement. This all started late last fall, when the owner of the craft store next door, the Crafty Corner, was killed. There was quite a bit of fallout from Maggie Nelson's death, including her younger brother Rick Nelson inheriting the property. Rick decided to shut down the craft shop, and for the past 9 months, he's been fixated on a campaign that would bring in developers. His primary goal? To build a luxury hotel. It was only a matter of time before Rick Nelson started hounding Faye about selling the cafe again. He sent a letter late last year, which Faye and her fellow business owner Albertine Lancaster of the Book Nook verbally protested at the city council meeting. Faye was pretty popular on social media and brought her grievances to her followers, who flooded Nelson with online posts opposing his antics. However Rick tried to come at Faye, he would have to tread carefully. I knew how much Faye loved this place. The cafe had been like home to me, and Faye had been really good to me, not only as a mentor, but also like a big sister. When I struggled a few years ago to find my way, she gave me a chance. I'd always loved coffee, but being a barista hadn't really crossed my mind. Now I was Faye's right-hand woman, the assistant manager of Sugar Creek Cafe. Tell Faye it will be okay. The cafe has quite a fan base, and Rick Nelson doesn't. Andre's cell phone beeped. I watched as he removed the phone that was hooked to his belt. His eyebrows creased as he read the message. Then he reached for his coffee cup and looked at me. I need to go. Do you want a refill? I had hoped he would hint at what worried his handsome face. He shook his head. Thanks. I'm good. I'll see you tonight. Okay. I wondered where he was going, and if it was a new case. I looked around Sugar Creek Cafe, taking in the cozy atmosphere. The thought of losing all of this to some soulless redevelopment project was even more depressing. I walked in the back to check on Faye. I found her at her desk staring at the laptop. Are you okay? Faye sighed. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm glad you two are still going strong. Me too. I hadn't had the best track record with dating, and had taken long, extended men fasts in between. Have you talked to Mrs. Davis? Any chance she'll change her mind? Unfortunately, no. Faye frowned. She said Rick offered her more money than she could have ever imagined.